Hello guys, it's so good to be back here on this channel. My name is Oluremi Ayobami, and today we'll be discussing about business. We'll be talking about how need and want can help you determine your target customer and how you can get the best out of your new business and your existing business. Thank you. Moving forward, need and want are two important things in human beings life that we can't do without. But one is just as important than the other one per time. Need is necessity, what we need to live on, what we can't do without. That's need. But want is something that we can always postpone. It's important also, but then we can always postpone, we can always get at a later time. Do you get? That's need. And now we'll discuss how it can help you identify your target market. Need is something that is basic, but want is something that you buy from abundance. Need is something that if you have 200 naira, or let's say you have 1000 naira and you need to feed on it for, like, let's say a day you need to feed on that 1000 naira. You can't first use the, like, 500 out of it to buy drinks, or let's say suya or snacks. No, most of the time you won't do that. You will plan how you can use the 1k to buy food that can last you for the whole day, or you find a way of breaking the money into even and say, okay, if I eat in the morning and I eat later in the evening, then I'll be fine. Do you get? That's what you would do when that's need. But when it comes to wants, if you have like 20,000 naira, you can first buy something worth of 5,000 naira to eat. You can take your friends out. Do you get? That's, you have abundance and you are spending from abundance. That's wants. So anything you want as at that time, you can decide that, oh, I want shawarma and yogurt. You can buy it because you have enough. Do you understand? So that's want. So moving forward, now if you need to identify your target customer, you will now be like, okay, what can my target customer afford? If I'm selling car, my target customer, do they need basic car that can drive them to destination, or they need exotic cars? The kind of customer that needs exotic cars are the rich. They are not the average man. The rich need exotic cars. They need cars that are all together. If you are not selling brand new to them, you are selling first grade that is used on to them. Do you get? Because they won't go for anything that has scratch. They won't manage it. Yes, that's the word. They won't manage it. They will be like, either it's perfect or I go for a brand new. That's the rich. But an average man just needs something to take him to his destination. That's what an average man needs. So if you are selling to that kind of person, imagine you are selling a brand new car to someone. You must have a good environment. He must be able to trust you that, okay, this environment I'm saying seems like a serious place where business is run. But imagine you just have one and you have it in marketplace that is rough, everywhere is rough. Nobody will come there to patronize you. But it must have a good environment. Attention must be paid to details. The place must be neat. There are things that you won't do if it's neat, if it's basic, if it's just to sell. Imagine you go to markets where they sell pepper, meat. They don't care. Most of the time, they don't care about how the environment looks like. All they are after is they want to sell to you and they want to get their money. But when you are talking about need and want is usually for the rich most of the time. They are the one that buys wants, or anybody that has enough are the people that buy wants. Want is not something that is general. Need is something that is general. And even at that, when you are selling need to a rich man, you must make sure it's quality. They care about value when you are selling need to them. It must be quality. It must be something that is tangible. Do you get? But to an average man, he's trying to work based on the money he has with him. And that's another thing that an average man is all about when you are rendering service to them. Even in this business, when we are talking about service, when you are rendering service to a average man, what he will be talking about is the money value. He won't be talking about the value you want to get from the service you are rendering to him. All he will be talking about, okay, what's the price? No. But a rich man, you render value to him and he will pay you anything. He will pay you almost any amount you call. Do you get? But the average man, all he will be after is how much is it? And if the amount you mention is not in his budget, we just say no, he's not doing. Meanwhile, he's missing out on achieving that particular thing. But a rich man will say, okay, I need this thing done. And once you are able to do it for him, then he will pay you. You mention your price and he will pay you. Do you get? So need and want is a big thing that we need to pay close attention to when starting a business. It's a big one. It's something that we should explore as much as possible. Imagine selling the same Coca-Cola and Biggie Cola. One is targeted at international markets. One is a local brand. They are two different brands. They are doing almost the same thing, but their customers are different. Do you get? Look at Everwater and every other bottled water in Nigeria. The Everwater is sold like times 2 of every other water, and they are both waters. Do you get? I'm sure you'll be considering before buying Everwater, why will I spend this much on this bottled water compared to this other one? Do you get? So that's what need and want. That's how it works in business, and it will help you identify that, okay. And if you are someone that wants to render service and you want to render service to people that it wants to them, you must be sure in yourself. You must have enough knowledge in what you want to do. You can't just come out as amateur and want to render service to them. No, it doesn't work like that most of the time. You must be professional in what you are doing if you want to render service to the rich, and that service is want to them, not a need. Do you get? And even when it is need to them, it must be done with quality, with good environment. It must be done with neatness. It must be well packaged. Do you get? In terms of goods, products, it must be well packaged. It must be all together. I hope you understand what I'm saying. All right, thank you so much for staying with us today. I hope you enjoy or you've learned 1 or 2 things from the video. We look forward to sharing more videos with you. We would like to hear from you. Your comments goes a long way. Kindly subscribe, share, and like our video. Thank you so much for staying with us today. God bless you.